Yeah, good day all. We thank God for another day. We are still talking on free Nnamdi Kanu. There is no other topic. He must be freed. But first, let me start from the threats from the northern governors. Whether northern governors or the northern forum or their elders, but from the north, or the Mazi government, that the south will lose presidency in 2023 if they don't drop the idea of stopping open grazing. Well, that is how it is. When you dine with the devil, when you keep doing certain things that you're not supposed to do, there will be a time, or there will come a time that you will be compelled, or the same person that you are dining with, because he has known your strength and your weaknesses. That's why they're able to, say something like that, to threaten you because of the way you people been going along with them. You allow these people to control you. You allow them to be making promises, to be using you people, do you anyhow. The same money that you have, they will give you some, they will promise this one, promise the other one. Some didn't even go for the meeting, for the 17 southern governors. Some didn't go, they didn't send anybody. Well, we are not surprised, or we will not be surprised that most of the southern governors will go at the back, either to beg, or they will not be able to make the law to pass to become a bill because of their paymasters. The only thing they are doing now is because of the pressure from the people, from the indigenous people, from the masses. Most of the governors, they are two-faced. So in the night, they are in PDP, in the day, they are APC, in the afternoon, they are with the northern counterparts, telling them, don't worry, we are just we know how to handle these people. Some of them are just a distraction. Everything they are doing is because of the masses. It's not because of the real threats they are seeing from the north. All this thing has started for a very long time. You saw it coming. But it's unfortunate that they themselves, they will agree on whatever they want to throw on you or what to project. Whatever they discuss, I've never seen the southern governors disputing it. All of them will keep quiet. It took them time even to come together because of the same system of divide and rule. And another thing that I would suggest is a friend of your enemy should be your enemy. The way the North is going, it's not that we hate them, but their impunity, the way they do things, the way they oppress people, they don't look back. A normal Southerner cannot do some of those things. You see how they put their people in offices everywhere with one certificate, maybe Musa Ibrahim. This one will just answer Ibrahim Musa, Musa Ibrahim, all of them, everywhere. Not only that, and when you see them talking, you know where they are coming from Malame to every one of them. Once they are about to open their mouth, you know where they are going. Anything concerning South, they always see them as that willing to, people to be oppressed, to be conquered, people not to be trusted, people as they can do whatever they like. They are the masters. It's not hidden again. So the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Jaws, the Middle Belt come together and become a unified bloc. If you're able to come together without this Niger Delta, all this thing, somebody gave you the name before Niger Delta. Where were you? What was your name? All this, Southeast, it will not help us. Let us join hands together and fight the common enemy. The Fulanis, they don't sleep. They're always planning. They can have their plan 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years, and all of them will keep to it. When you see them putting their people in positions, all of them is in the same agenda. Whether in INEC, whether in EFCC, whether in border, customs, immigration, all of them, they are in the same mission. So from Middle Belt down to the South, they should unify themselves, come together and form a reasonable bloc. That's the only way the North can listen to you. But if you keep dividing yourselves, I know it's going to be hard for the Yorubas somehow because of the way they are. Not that they are not good, but some of them that all this Kwara and so on, some of the Muslims that believe that this is a fight between Christians and Muslims, it will be very difficult for them to understand that. No, it's not. When these people are putting blockades economically in everything, socially, everything, they don't want you to grow. They will always suppress you. They control it remains what you eat or what will come in. They control what will come in. They will control who will be in position, how your business will grow, the kind of business you will do. So you need to do something extraordinary. But I still maintain that we don't trust the governors. It will take extra length for people to begin to trust them. Having said that, I want to use this time to encourage all IPOB members, all Oduduwa people to be strong, to be committed, to keep fighting for the release of Nnamdi Kanu and other freedom fighters. Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. We don't know where. Some say Kenya. Kenya is denying. The government has not come out to tell us where they kidnapped him. If a government can go to this length to kidnap somebody, what can they not do? How can you not maintain international protocols? We have the Interpols, and you know their standard, and you know what you are doing. This is a kind of a political something. They will not listen to you. You go as far as kidnapping. They did it before this same Buhari, during Marutiko. They did it before. Now they've done it again. So when a government, or if a government can go along kidnapping people, DSS is kidnapping, so many people are missing, organs are being harvested, nobody knows. Some, you see them in China. Is that not the reason why citizens are doing the same business? It has become a big-time business in the north to kidnap students, to go to school, to go to medical facilities and, kidnap people. And some of the things that Mazi Nnamdi said is happening. the security you put in the south, especially the southeast, and just southeast. I don't like calling south, but there was nothing like that before. This system of divide and rule. Some still want to be divided more so that they can, they give you, now it's not Prado again, it's what do they call this thing? They give you some Opo. You think you've arrived. So if government can go as far as kidnapping people, not minding whatever is, if Kalu has committed anything, can't you go the normal procedure and extradite him? Why must you? This is kidnapping. There is no two ways. An individual, government or a country can commit what an individual can commit. That is why the north is bleeding. The whole security personnel that are supposed to cover some of these, black spots in the north, you bring them to the south. They will go there, it becomes vulnerable, nobody to protect them. They are kidnapping emirs, they are kidnapping students, young children, everybody. Because of what? Because people are asking questions. People are saying, no, stop doing all this. You feel it's by being brutal, by killing them. For how long? You've been killing, now you can't finish everybody. You don't want dialogue. You don't want, you must go in your own way. So, what I'm just saying in essence is that the IPOB members should be strong. I thank God for what people like Simon Ekpa, what they are doing. People like Mayegu the General is doing a lot, and other people. We are just small voices that, at the same time trying to say the same thing. Stop oppressing us, allow us to go, give us a referendum. It's not by force. So many countries are operating that way. If I want to become a Nigerian, there are people that love Nigeria so much, that have benefited from Nigeria, no doubt. If we have a referendum, those people can say, we don't want to belong here, we want to belong here. Or you can buy us over. You can do something and change the narrative that make us to say, okay, this Biafra something, let's forget it. But all this brutality, all these killings, all this scheming and all that will not help. So once again, I'm using this medium to call for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, because he has done nothing wrong. And the South should learn how to defend their own, because we've learned this thing from the North. They always defend their own. We must learn how to defend our own. I thank Baka for coming out strong to say, release Nnamdi Kanu. We want more strong voices to come up and say something reasonable. We are peace-loving people. Now we are shouting again, South, come together. You say miscreants, you say all those ones, they are nothing. When nothing is too much, when foolish people are too many, they can destroy things. Even if we are foolish, listen to us and pick one or two things. Sometimes we can, from the noise we are making, where the dice is going. The North has a dangerous agenda. That's why they are bringing people from Chad, Niger, and other Guinea and so many places. They are calling their people to come in. That's why they are borrowing money, going to Chad or Niger to do railway for them. That's why they are building refinery there to refine. You come to the South, you won't see any project, nothing. But you are borrowing money to go somewhere and spend. Does it make any sense? Some of you school abroad know how things are run. Why must we live like animals? Why must people keep complaining of food no lights, no water, no security, nothing, and few people that are able to challenge the government and say no, enough is enough. Some of you see them as noise makers, troublemakers, instead of you to support them and say yes. They all want your good. They all want us to live like our counterparts elsewhere, where government is taking responsibility of their citizens. Abroad, you don't need to know too much prayer. Their God is their government. It doesn't mean they don't know God. Put them side by side. They love human being more than you. They will do good things more than some of us that will go to church there and make noise, do everything. Look at what Eleanya did. People were something that they wrote, Buhari must go. As I heard, that they call police on them. Is that the right thing? Is it not the duty of even church? All this Martin Luther King, all these so many people, Archbishop Tutu, they were men of God that stood and fight for their people. So let the IPOB members keep doing their rally. Go to wherever you want to go. Let people know. Embassies, Congress, media houses. And whatever happened to Nnamdi Kanu, it will not be well with Nigeria. So they have to be careful and know how to handle his case. Thank you and God bless you.